Duke athletics is very special, and the people here are special, especially the athletes, because this is a top Ivy League school of the South, top academic school, and the fact that we can take academics so seriously and athletics and be top in the country in both aspects is very huge. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand, but we're really bringing it out and putting it on the map. Crazy thing, I didn't start out a Duke fan. Kind of fell in love with Duke when they started recruiting me with Coach Cutcliffe's coaching staff. I love how they kind of found local talent and then brought me in to the culture of Duke that they built with the coaches, the players. That's one of the reasons why I came here. The locker room was so strong. I can sense the culture and the brotherhood of the locker room even when I was in high school. And so, yeah, I really appreciate them just going out and then recruiting in Durham. Trey Freeman's here from Durham, Aaron Hall. So we was kind of close already. So just being here playing with them and knowing that Coach Cut brought me here, I'm forever grateful for that.
From the shotgun, here's the snap. Ward looking to the left, backpedals. He's flushed to the right. Anthony got grabbed as he rolls to the right. Anthony in pursuit, and he's drilled as he let it go back over the middle. Intercepted by Rivers, picked off at the 40. Chandler Rivers with the interception, and for Rivers, that's his third of the year.
Number one, NCAA, Duke Blue Devils versus the Canes. Man, Mr. Everything, Cam Ward. Cam Ward, you're scrambling. Make a play, Cam. Don't do it. Look at this. Oh, my God. Look at this safety come out of the air. Man, Mr. Chandler Rivers. Chandler Rivers makes that play and comes out. Hey, Mr. Cam Ward, all is everything. Look at that, Greenie. The safety comes out of the sky. You got Moss. Mr. Rivers, they coming your way. Great play right there.
Getting mossed means you elevate, and it's almost like getting dunked on in basketball, right? So you like go up over a hapless defender and snatch the ball out of the air a way that a basketball player would dunk on somebody standing underneath the rim. Very unusual for a defensive back to win the You Got Mossed award. Normally that's a wide receiver going up on top of a poor defensive back and making a catch. And the play that Chandler made down in Miami when he elevated, got way above the rim and snagged down that interception from Cam Ward was really one of the most incredible physical plays of our season. And so it was great to see him get recognized by an award that normally goes to wide receivers. Chandler's had an outstanding year for us. Really excels with us playing more man coverage this year. Then he's got great ability to help us on the inside. He's been a great nickel for us. Went inside against NC State and completely shut down their top weapon on offense. And so when you have a guy like that who's playing at a really high level, it really helps everybody on your defense.
Jones is to the right of Murphy this time. One wide out on the left side of the formation. Brown and Harvey on the right. Deep drop. Here's a shot on the right. He's got Brown wide open. Touchdown! Brown showed the speed down the sideline. And it's a 43-yard strike to take the lead. Murphy ready. Here's the snap. He's going to throw. Backpedals underneath. He's got his man Hagens down the left sideline. 10-5 touchdown. Murphy stood in there, found Hagens cutting right to left. And Samir Hagens takes it in for the second time this season.
Quayshawn Brown and Samir Hagens have both been great weapons for us on offense. Really with the ability for us to stretch the field from sideline to sideline and having Pankel and Moore on the outside lanes, really taking a lot of attention of the defense away. That really opens up the grass in the middle of the field. And if you wanted to know what you wanted a slot receiver to be like, it would be Brown and Hagens would be the two guys you would choose. You'd mold them out of clay. So their ability to make plays, not just in short spaces and run after catch, but to go down the field and make big time plays down the field has been a big boon for our offense.
Duke All Access is brought to you by Gatorade. It fuels the best because it is the best. By Continental Tire, the smart choice in tires. And by Coke Zero Sugar. Tackle game day with a great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires.
Can they handle extremes?
Yep. Tested from the Texas desert to near the Arctic Circle.
Really?
Really.
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole?
Yeah, road hazard coverage has your back.
For real?
Absolutely.
Were they made by like a bajillion engineers?
Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the smart choice in tires.
It's Truck Month at your Carolina Ford dealers. Get great offers on a large selection of Ford F-150 trucks with available smart tech like Ford Blue Cruise, the hands-free highway driver assist feature named Consumer Reports' top-rated active driving assistance system 2 years in a row. Tough this smart can only be found here during Ford Truck Month. Get up to $10,500 in total savings plus 3 years of Ford Blue Cruise on a 2024 Ford F-150 XLT Hybrid.
From creating memories to finding the perfect gift, let us make this holiday season a little easier. Right now, save up to $60 on select AS battery sets. Happy holidays from Steel.
Hampton is to the left of Criswell. From the shotgun, a slap of the hands to snap. Again to Hampton. Down he goes. Back in the backfield at the 40. VJ Anthony have a night.
Well, they tried to block VJ Anthony with a pulling guard, and Anthony's get off, the speed to the backfield, shocked everybody.
Here's the snap. Keeps it himself. Oh, it's a safety! Brought down in the end zone. Wesley Williams got him! And what a start for this Duke defense!
Exactly how you want to get this thing kicked off. This Duke defense and the defensive line, aggressive, getting penetration, and getting to the backfield.
It was the emphasis coming in that the defensive ends and just the defense as a whole is going to be a lot of fun. And I think it's held true. I was talking to Coach Diaz and Coach Packey sometime over the past week, and I was just like, it's crazy. You know, every time you get a new coach, they're going to come and make promises about what the scheme can do for you and like TFLs and sacks, and we're going to do this, that, the third. But I mean, we've done, the defense and the scheme has done everything that it said it would. It's been kind of special. It's super cool to be a part of. And really, I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's super special.
It's fun to be in the role. It's exciting. We get after the passer, get after the running back, really get vertical in the defense. For sure, an attack mindset. Our DN coach, Coach Bauer, talks about attacking the passer, getting in the backfield, getting vertical every day. So it's for sure an attack mindset.
In this defensive scheme, you know, historically, whatever school it's been at, the defensive ends are really one of the glamour positions. It's a chance where guys have a chance to make a lot of plays, a lot of disruption. And we felt when we first got on campus that Wes Williams, who had some production, and VJ Anthony, who really hadn't had a lot of production, would both really shine in this system. I think part of why they do is because we've got great depth with Michael Reese and Ryan Smith there as well. And all four guys are a little bit different, but they're all disruptive. They all enjoy playing in the backfield. And it's been fun, not just watching them make the splash plays. Wes Williams had some super splash plays in this game, but even just making the simple plays of you know, taking the quarterback when you've got the quarterback and those type of things has really been encouraging to see.
You know, we get a new head coach, you do your research and you find out, you know, all about Manny Diaz, and you see his defense, and it's exactly as advertised. It's everything that you would hope for. I mean, coming from bringing what he had at Miami and then from Penn State, super special. So I guess kind of doing my own research, and then also he came in, he just told us how it was and what it was going to be, and it's been exactly like that.
They told me that kind of the people that control the defense is the DNs and corners, and that's really self-evident. You see Chandler Rivers, Kamari Robinson, Joshua Pickett making plays in the back end, and we kind of go throughout the week saying if you can take the quarterback off his first look, then us as DNs, D linemen, we can get there. And so them telling me the defense when they first came in, like I said, I was very excited, and I've seen Coach Diaz's resume as far as DNs, Chop Robinson, Adisa at Penn State, and Jalen Phillips, Chrissy Roche at Miami, and so I fell in love with it really quickly.
The best thing that I've learned from this defense is just playing free. Just kind of like, feeling it out. We've been, like they tell us straight up, we've been playing football since we were kids. I mean, we kind of know how it goes, and they just trust our instincts. They trust us as players. So just really playing free and trusting myself as well, to go, try to make a play.
Needless to say, a huge third down, 3rd and 2 for the Wolfpack off the Blue Devil 7-yard line. Blue Devils lead it by a field goal, but NC State threatening. From the shotgun, a pistol set, Bailey ready, here's the snap. The give to Waters, and he is ripped down by Williams, back at the 7-yard line. No gain on the play. Wesley Williams with a huge tackle. 2nd and a yard. Nobody taking a timeout. We're under 40 seconds to play in our first half. Griswold takes the snap, another 4-man rush. Another good get up by Anthony, nearly knocked the ball loose, and he's got the sack back at the 34-yard line. VJ Anthony exploding off the left side of that Blue Devil defense, went right around the right tackle green, and he has now 3.5 sacks on the season.
With VJ, you see great length, speed. He's got a really good get off and can bend and turn the corner. Wes, probably a little more power into his game, you know what I mean? Can win on the edge, can come back and win inside, and just very difficult for tackles to block. And they love making tackle for losses, and they love getting after that quarterback, and that's, as you know, that's baked into our DNA.
I think it's kind of just one of those things that we take pride in. I mean, there's tons of emphasis in it. It's a huge part of what we do, getting our feet across the line of scrimmage, and I think it's kind of just, that's an example that goes to show what we work at, and then hopefully the other things that we work at and harp on, like TFLs and other stats, will show up in that same manner.
It doesn't just start with us. It starts with the D tackles, linebackers, just the whole defense that plays a part, and in Coach Diaz's scheme with Coach Packey calling the plays. That's really the mindset. Everybody plays a part into us leading the country in TFLs.
And from the shotgun, here's Gagliano to throw. Pressure comes, he's in trouble, he is sacked. Back at midfield, Wesley Williams was the one who finally got him down to the turf. Timeout taken by Middle Tennessee State with 29 seconds to play in the half. Well, you knew they were going to heat up the young quarterback. 4th sack of the first half from the shotgun, it's Downing. And for the 3rd consecutive play, he'll throw. Looking to the left, he's in trouble. He is sacked! Swallowed up! Williams, Anthony combined on the first sack of the season back at the 24.
It's just absolute all-out effort by both defensive ends to push the pocket down.
Me and Wes have a connection I feel like a lot of people don't have on other teams. He was my roommate my freshman year. We've been close really ever since I met him being recruited. So we've just had like that brotherhood, that bond already off the field. So it's kind of like I already know what he's going to do on his side of the ball. So we complement each other really well on the field.
I mean, he's balling. He makes my life a lot easier. It's like focuses on him, like kind of let him do his thing. It's like, it's a super symbiotic relationship is the word, super symbiotic. It's just every time he succeeds, I succeed. It's been so fun.
I say we're very similar to how we play. Wes a little bigger, so he's more of the bruiser. I'm more of the finesse guy. And like you see on the field, it really complements itself. But we can both switch it up. Me and Wes constantly talk throughout the week, on the weekend. He's my roommate in the hotel too, so we constantly talk about how we're gonna play, what's this and that, how the defense sets us up.
As freshmen, and then prior to that, just like talking as recruits, you talked about doing something like this, playing big time ACC football at this level, and it's kind of like a dream come true. You just kind of talk about it, believe it, but you never know if it'll really happen, and it's happening, and it's super cool that it's going the way it is.
Celebrate the moments that matter with a beautiful piece of jewelry or a luxury timepiece from Reed's. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
It's bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy.
Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not.
Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits. It's her!
You're not just tailgating. You're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Head to Bojangles and grab your tailgate box today.
Duke Football 360 with Dave Harding, presented by Continental Tire, the smart choice in tires.
The Duke defense, one of the best in the country, and there's been a lot of talk about the line of scrimmage, the starters at defensive end, Wesley Williams and VJ Anthony. But Coach, today we're going to talk about some of the depth, important pieces of this defense in helping it be so successful.
Yeah, and it's senior night, and I really want to highlight two of our most valuable seniors. You can't have the numbers we have on defense, tops in tackle for losses, tops in sacks, and just do it with your frontline guys. You got to be able to come to an offense in waves, and Michael Reese and Ryan Smith have been so important to our success, really starting back from the first game. This is our fifth snap of defense in 2024. Fifth snap of defense. And you want to talk about having your older guys set the tone, and here it is. Ryan Smith just with speed off the edge, making a play, and this is really the game that set the identity, set the tone for how we're going to play on defense in 2024. Just watch him on the left side, one-on-one on the tackle. Just great get-off, right? Great get-off, chop, dip, rip, turns the corner, and can finish, and you see me trying to get the ball out, and remember, that's going to be important. What's wild, this is basically the next play, right? So the very next snap, so you saw Ryan up top, now watch Michael Reese down at the bottom. And so the very next play, same thing. He gets a one-on-one opportunity, closes, and is able to finish. So again, you know, it's easy to talk about Williams and Anthony for a great reason, but they're on the bench right now getting better because they're able to rest and stay fresh. And again, a phenomenal move right there. Jabs on the inside, knocks down the outside arm, and closes and finishes. And the success continued all year round, right? Two key ball disruption plays in the red zone against SMU, right? Opening drive of the game, Ryan Smith is right here. He's going to charge at the quarterback, and again, makes the quarterback make a poor decision. Ball comes out. He's able to get the first hip on the ground and recover the ball. What a great stop for our defense.
And then, I mean, look who's not far behind, right?
Yep.
I mean, right there.
And it's your seniors making plays, right? Which to me, you know, I was taught by the people who taught me in this profession, your seniors have to play their best ball, and these guys are playing their best ball. What's wild, same game, other end zone, early on, you know, again, got to defend the red zone, tough territory right here. Now it's about Mike Reese on the left, right? Closes in, able to redirect, and now just great effort, strain, and again, hand on the ball, right there, violent. We lead the nation in forced fumbles. These two guys are a big reason why it's unfortunate we were able to get the finish and the play on that one. So it carries into the Florida State game, right? And again, a critical situation. This is a fourth quarter, one possession game, but our ability to roll guys, Harlan Bauer's done such an amazing job with that room from a technique standpoint, from a culture standpoint. And here they are again, 14 on the left, 40 on the right, right? Take the quarterback off the first look, nothing's going on. Ryan recognizes he's about at the level of the quarterback, comes back inside, and a huge fourth quarter sack for us in a game that was so important to our season, right? Now we go on the road to NC State, and what's a little bit unique here from a skill set standpoint, now we get someone at third down. You see we do have VJ and Weston at defensive end, but we're able to use Michael Reese inside now to create a defensive end matchup one-on-one on a guard. And you'll see this a couple of different ways. We've done it throughout the year. We're able to make a move on a guard, so we get a mismatch, right, with a defensive end on a guard, gets to make a move, gets the quarterback off the spot, and forces an incompletion on third down. So versatility helps us in the defense as well. And again, a great job by Coach Packy and his staff of finding a way to just get playmakers on the field right there to get after the quarterback. And it goes, and you'll see the same thing here. Now we're back down in the red zone again, and there's number 14 in there. So you got 3 defensive ends at the same time. So now we can run a little bit of a different game, right? So he's going to burst up the field to allow VJ Anthony to come underneath inside to get a pick and roll. Mike is right there. The quarterback feels the pressure, steps up in the pocket. Wes Williams is the first guy, but watch Mike's effort. Never shows. And then again, see the ball disruption play? See the hand go right through the ball? Yep. So again, another example of why we force so many turnovers and able to get a big red zone stop again with a guy like Mike coming through. Probably the last play to show, and a really exciting play, and again, in a fourth quarter, another huge part of our comeback win against Carolina, and you're going to see the 2 guys in there together. And again, watch Ryan. He gets to level the quarterback, spins back inside, throws that inside elbow, boom, right there. We call that throw the ice pick, and finishes with the sack. And guess who, a partner in crime, comes to finish. So 40-14, such a huge part to our success. We can't be the defense we would be without our seniors playing their best ball, and we got guys all over the yard. But those 2 have really been unsung heroes for us.
Really cool to see. They were bought in to that scheme, what you were trying to do on defense from the very first game, making a big difference, both of those players, and adding to the depth, but also making some huge plays along the way.
See what Jonathan Packy dials up here. Here's the snap. They bring a little bit extra help. It's Stinson. He throws. Batted. Intercepted. Picked up. It's Trey Freeman. And the Blue Devils take over with 25 seconds to go. Up 21-20. And they got their arms reaching for that bell.
Trey Freeman is one of the unsung heroes of our defensive success this year. A guy who had an all-ACC season the year before, and then has to learn a new scheme, and because of injuries and because of his flexibility and his intelligence, has been able to help us out at all 3 linebacker positions. And having done this for a long time, that's very, very difficult to do. So it's a great credit to him, a credit to Coach Packy and his staff of getting him prepared to play every week. And then Trey has just been Johnny in the spot with big plays for us all season long.
Trying to escape, spins back to the right, maybe a hold, now turns upfield at the 25, fires back across the middle, intercepted Freeman, 40, and Trey Freeman will bring it back to the 38-yard line. A 4 takeaway for this Duke defense.
I think we just gelled together. I think coming from the summer where everybody got here together, like all the guys was cool with each other, I think that just makes us being able to gel, and it's okay that like one guy goes down, somebody can move this position and step in for them. I think just us as a linebacker whole, it's just, like we're all friends, we're all close. I think that's probably the main thing that happens. And then everybody going out on the field, being on the ball, being able to play 4 or 5 linebackers and nobody have an ego about when they're playing, when they're not playing. It's just, I think it's something special. Like we go through so much together, the ups, the downs, whatever. Like they know that we all there for each other and we all been through the same thing. So like when you know your brother's been through the same thing you just have been through, then you're going to pick it up and you're going to fight through.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
Turn up the heat on the competition this season with CPI Security, proud partner of the Duke Blue Devils.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires.
And they handle extremes?
Yep. Tested from the Texas desert to near the Arctic Circle.
Really?
Really.
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole?
Yeah, road hazard coverage has your back.
For real?
Absolutely.
Were they made by like a bajillion engineers?
Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the smart choice in tires.
Hear live, out-of-market play-by-play this year with the Varsity Network app. In a truly unique listening experience, capture every moment and all of the drama. Powered by Learfield, the Varsity app delivers the soundtrack of your favorite teams. Access live and on-demand audio broadcasts, plus over 100 official school podcasts for free through the Varsity app. Download the Varsity Network app today.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
Murphy takes a knee. And the Blue Devils have beaten the Tar Heels as the students pour onto the field. 21-20 the final score, and the victory bell is headed home.
What I love is the expectation of winning. You know, our student body's done a great job. The fans have done a great job of backing us, and we've really been able to create some momentum. We've got a couple of big comebacks in this stadium, and that's why we really want to finish strong. I think our administration, one of the key secrets to our success this year has been the Devil's Deck. I think what that's done for the atmosphere in that end of Wallace Wade has been outstanding. And I think the way we continue to look for innovative ways to make our stadium experience not just great for the people in the stands, but great for the players on the field, that's a win for everybody. We won 15 out of 18 at home, and it's important that we keep that momentum going. It's a very special night we have seniors who have been here 4 years, 5 years, even 6 years. We have seniors who have been here for 6 games. And whatever their experience, there's still a lot of emotion the last time they were in that tunnel, and it's important that we finish the day as winners.